have had some positive memories, right? T1 got their win against
I'll read it out
RRQ.
just for you anyway.
Now they lost
Just
prior
in
to
case
that,
you're
but
not.
that time it was because they again
We'll do it every so
counter-stranded
often.
RRQ very well, and Ban was having a much better performance on the Jet. Same thing can be said for DFM though.
Yes,
When
okay.
they beat Gen
You
G,
actually did not
the
suck again.
counter-stranding
Yeah, I'll
was
keep you
done
updated.
so well of just understanding Gen G's playstyle, their goals in the composition, and now a bit of a change as well, not just in the players, but would suggest playing that Sentinel instead of the Cypher.
Okay.
Back the Killjoy
Pistol,
here
DFM
Fracture, so
on
DFM,
defense,
I think they'll
T1
have a
on
bit
attack.
more, flexible utility.
Got
Cypher's fine
3
on Fracture,
ghosts,
but obviously the lockdown does so much.
1 sheriff, 1 frenzy,
Okay, to start this off, T1
and
here
a
with the
4-person
spike.
push over towards the Killjoy.
First to make contact, it looks like.
Oh boy, does the Brimmy get here in time to refrag
Biggest
this?
save, yeah.
That's a
no
big
idea
old
that
swing,
it was gonna
though.
be 4 people. They're gonna chase through. They gotta take Carpe out. Oh, a nice
Damn, that's a
pass
big
through
old swing,
coming
big old
up from Solom
overwhelm. I
just to
like
try to
this.
draw
Nice
away
pistol
the
from them.
attention. Now, it didn't
In
work,
terms
but
of
at
what's
the end of
happened,
the
we
day,
get
they
pistol
take control
down,
without
and
extra
in terms of the
casualties.
map control,
You know,
not
it's a
too
big plan.
much.
Now,
Saya
suggest timing is going to be important to see if anyone's
is going to
actually
tuck
coming to
in,
spawn or not.
so Dog doesn't see,
Yeah.
Spot one.
but
They just
then
keep
it's
dropping
just long
these
range with this
T1
gun. It's
players
not going to
one
work.
by one.
DFM got a really nice
Suggest with a
pistol
great
here.
flank as well.
And what a sick pistol from them.
Oh, no,
The
might be a
the
flawless
swing
ban.
God,
from
yeah.
Munchkin,
Not much
he
you
just
can
had
do.
no
Shooting in between the
idea how
defuse
many
here.
numbers there
Jet
were.
is doing the defuse. Ban does get that
Actually
one
had
kill
no
in a
idea.
second. Not bad. But again, a big win here for Detonation Focus Me.
Huge. Huge win, actually. I mean, just right off
It's
the
a-
bat, I mean,
it's a
sure, in the
great
pistol
pistol.
round, it is a bit of
It's
a
a really
rock,
nice
paper, scissors,
pistol.
shoot type of scenario in
Sure.
terms of, you know, who gets the better read, but they play it well, you know, because we don't actually
Like this
see,
from Soldom as well, just dashing up, drafting up around the corner. Just impossible to hit. Trader's going to come out no matter what.
Dish side.
I agree. It does seem like those sides get a little bit more attention, a little bit more love, but it was a very good advance over there into B. They close it out easily. Let's see what T1 wants to do.
T1 wanting to go fast with this.
Half here.
Ooh, great hold from Takashi. It's things like
Ooh,
this.
that's
Now,
a big
Ban,
kill
nice
though.
pick on the other side,
That
but
is a
it's
big
things like
kill when
this
they set
where
one person
this
up
is
over
what DFM
towards
did
here,
so well against
and they
Gen
go
G.
rounds
Not
taking the
baited to
orbs.
use their own utility to
Oh,
defend,
not like this.
right?
That's such a
They
good
just say,
start.
okay, see, is it bait or not? I mean, that fault line.
Judge
it's on
in
a
heaven
cooldown.
could be pretty
Let's
strong.
make sure we don't trade one of our precious pieces of utility for a cooldown utility that's going to come back. So now he still has 2 snake bites.
We could end up seeing Band with an engage over here just around Shinfree. Looks like his shoulders
Yeah, still a
exposed
good
and he
amount of
pulls
pressure
back.
here as well.
Meanwhile, Suggest getting to drop just behind the box.
Just going to stay alive for the time being. Now, Suggest has to kind of stay alive on his own because otherwise Sakaje would have to give up E-Tower.
All right, he does
Good
manage
for
to
2.
transfer that spray.
Not enough bullets.
I think damage is done though, we'll see.
not
They
over
could
yet.
get a Judge in tower.
They do manage to clear out that tube here, so it's Saya
Need to
and
plant.
Band. Over here onto
Judge
the
is
site.
here. Satchel, but they're going to know that the Judge is in tower, so they're never going to want to do it.
Ooh, 1
Oh
HP
my,
left
1
over
HP,
here.
definitely going to
So
want to
weak.
smoke.
Yeah.
Could smoke
Now, DFM
close
is
for him
also
to
very
get
cautious
close
'cause
with the
they've already
Judge as
lost so
well.
many
You got another
weapons, right?
smoke.
They definitely want to make sure they carry over both of these Bulldogs.
Oh my
Nice
God.
shot.
Anthem
Oh
had the
boy,
read,
it's on.
but
21 HP,
Saya's
19
just 1
HP.
second quicker.
They're both so low on HP.
Oh,
my God,
man.
but a better spray
Judge would've killed
versus a
that.
single shot. Shinfree gets the kill.
Judge would have
And
killed
look at
that
the
from there.
defuse as
19.
Well, popping up that second win here. T1 needs to recover.
Good damage.
here in the bonus
DFM managed to
round.
hold on to this one.
Yeah, very costly, but DFM, again, I mean, just happy to get another round, right? They're working towards that oh so precious first win. Ban kind of being on point for his shots.
Yeah, this one was real
Is
close.
a promising sign, though. That is how they got
Yeah.
their win against RRQ, was that he was able to really act on his kind of own volition to go for these solo flanks, go for these fakes, go for these hard entries as that Jet.
Okay,
So if
bonus is
keep up that
really bad because
condition,
the amount of damage done
T1,
here.
They should have hope in the coming rounds.
We may have some fast movement down here towards a long.
Close
So, yeah,
bonus,
push
they get out the
forward.
sit down. When they're
Shinfree on
close
the
to
other
eco, they
side.
get out the sit down,
May grab
respect.
back around here to give them more,
Walk contact with
angles
the
to clear
guns.
before they fully commit.
Spacing's not
Sees him,
great.
Dashes away into the wall, actually. And that's going to smoke it out.
And they've already spotted someone on the north side of the map as well. We saw that ping go down over from Soldom and Anthem by Dish. Now, only 1 smoke remaining for Zenfree, so T1 not in too much of a rush. They're actually just gonna get
Smokes
Sans
go
buried as
in.
well.
It's the benefit of having the brim. All 3 smokes at the same time.
Comes in.
Speaking of brim,
Still
top
got
site.
Jeffrey lurking up here in heaven.
The only gun
Yep,
goes
the wall
down.
bang gets the confirm and the kill. T1 with the plant down here in hell. Oh my god!
Soldam again!
He's crazy. He's always good for one when he does this. Does pick up a gun. Dog coming in. Oh, that's unlucky, man. Honestly, I thought that was gonna be incredible. He's so good for a 1 every single time he has a shorty doing this.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else they can do. But a great round as well.
Yes, and here's the thing for T1, a positive scenario where, okay,
Nice
well,
shot.
I was about to say they only lose 1 weapon and they've completed the Rolling Thunder already, but Zeta will eventually die. So, you know, DFM, they're
Yeah,
also
they'll
fine
definitely
without
take
this
that.
round. When
Good
the
bit
only
of
thing we'll
damage
have
going to
keep
go
track
down
of
for this
now
one.
is again the
But
early
yeah, 2
Rolling
guns
Thunder.
into this, so
Zeta
this is kind of nice in terms of the
also
next round. It's going to be a huge swing round.
made that ultimate
Anthem
turn.
has enough
That's
money
gonna be
to drop
crucial
Sword
in
in
this
the
coming
op
round,
if they
right?
want
We'll
it.
talk about if everything
And
goes in
there's
theoretical
going to be
fashion
2
round
people
4.
from T1 that
It's
can't
kinda the
buy
head-to-head round in terms of buys and
into the next
firepower.
round. So yeah, huge swing
Yeah,
round.
it's
Dude, look
so
at his
cool to see
movement.
Soldam pull
It's
this
great.
off over and over again, really eking value out of that shorty at moments where the area is so open. The only way you can come in is to helicopter above him and then dive bomb down. All right, well, this has already been a great first half.
I think
We're
you
just
got
getting
away with it.
started.
I'm not
Early
getting involved.
operator as well on the half armor, so DFM continuing kind of this
Maybe I'll
half
do
armor
one.
trend.
Who's the first
Obviously,
one?
this is
I'll
kind
do
of the
one.
majority over in EMEA Pacific. We only have a couple teams, namely the Japanese teams, actually really favoring the half armor buy. Also, that is the only way they could have kind of made this round happen, except for 2 members. So.
Right, big round.
Just going
We
in
have
on it.
ult,
Now
we
this
have
operator,
ult,
it
we got
helps because
op
it has
out,
Blade Storm,
we got
but
Zeta has his ult as well,
they
and like we said, it's a
definitely want 1 kill, 'cause
massive
otherwise
round
Rolling
for the
Thunder's gonna
econ.
make this retake
We
very
can't buy,
Yeah.
difficult.
and
Well, I don't
honestly
know
with the Jet
if
Knives,
we
maybe they will
just got
buy
much
next
to
round.
just-
No, the
We'll
turret's
see.
there as well.
Yeah.
Turret spots one.
And he'll get
Does he want to
spot-
swing
oh,
off it?
it's
No,
Dakaji.
but they have no idea he's in the
Dakaji
corner.
shields
They're
that
going to think
for
he's
him.
here.
Oh!
Okay, well, he
Nice
doesn't
trade
much
coming
it,
in though.
but it is a bit of a trade.
Again, chat, always worth putting your turret here
Okay,
so
so
that you
you
get
spotted
early
2
contact,
members
so if
and
you
the
want to
toxic
sit by the
screen
rope, you
now
can
down
take
for
it away.
DFM,
But when
so
most
it's just
people
gonna
do
be
this
an
turret
aim
here,
in
they
the
are
Rolling
sitting
Thunder.
where
Band's
this
trying to take
extra X
advantage of the
is.
fact that people have to be stunned here. But he's just going to trade out.
They're so
3.
wild.
Oh, they're trying to move in now. This will be that retake.
They push
Sold
all
out
the way
big
in.
around here
Again,
from Dish.
3-on-3, big
You
round.
have to be aware that
If
DFM 's gonna
Suggest
try this with the
gets
Blade.
his-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh. If he gets his ult,
Could see a pop in,
it's
just like
probably
we saw
worth
in the
using.
last
Do they
round,
expect
actually.
this?
Yep, just checking Sands first. They want to close the distance so they can take advantage.
Dog goes in,
of
only sees
Soldam
one over
drawing
towards A main.
attention to himself when he dashes in.
Carpe has his molly.
Check main first.
Nobody there just yet.
Damn, they're not playing this after plant too well. They don't have too much map control. A lot of this is down to the first duel that we
Oh,
see.
Suggest gets one.
Yeah.
Now Soldam can't go in. He's actually just going to get the
Yeah.
kill for free.
T1 played this
And this
badly.
leaves just Carpe here. Anthem comes around.
Oh, Anthem playing this so smart.
Yeah, that was
Damn,
perfect.
nice
Baiting the
duels
crosshairs
though.
over
Holy
there.
hell.
180
Big
degrees
4K.
behind. The shot comes
That's the
in
big
with
round that
kill.
we're
Third
talking
one here
about.
for Detonation Focus Me. They've
Big
started
round.
it.
Let's
How
see.
far can they go?
They can buy, but
great
one person
start, and most importantly,
is going to take a hit.
that operator. The idea from T1, it was fine, right? Rolling Thunder to make sure that you push everyone out and Band's trying to work off of it.
T1 had
But the
bad
problem
after plant
was rotate
positions.
Just very quick on the trigger to cover for his teammates. Man, it's been a while since we've seen Suggest really enjoy his time on the stage.
I know,
It's
he's
great to see
loving
it.
this. Well, I mean, you know, the hard work is finally paying off.
Yeah, I mean, everyone on DFM just looks much better in spirit
Yeah,
today.
there's a lot more life in their faces here, as this has been a brutal couple weeks, but a real Cinderella story here.
Alright, so
possibly.
Sai's taking the hit
They
for
get
this
third
one.
Map win here in the end.
And a great read again, right? You double
2
stand
orbs
by
away
Mike
from
and
ults if
usually
they
on
want to
B.
get it. Insta dog out and they set
As long
up
as
the
you hold
op over
power,
towards
you've got
A
the
main.
toxic screen for the
Flash
retake.
goes all the way over the top as well, so they just cleared all of this for information. So
So now we have
Brim at least gets
Zephyr
close so that he
also
can
ready to
smoke these
provide
areas
backup
if
in the
need
middle of
be.
the map.
That's
They're
1 orb
already
out of the 2
taking
needed
A,
for ult.
Hall, A main as well. So the only place they're really concerned about is Dish. But even that, Anthem is watching from long range.
Okay,
Looks like they're gonna send the
how
spike down
good
through middle,
are the
under.
comms here?
Soldam, how
Do
far
they
are you gonna
expect
go out?
this?
Yeah, but
The
Soldam's
dog
gonna be
came
here
out,
on the
Munchkin
receiving
saw
end
the
of
dog,
operator.
then a flash came out on
And
top.
he has
Do
a
they
couple
expect the
more
op
angles. He
close,
could escape
or are they
if
just
he
going to
gets the
straight
first
up?
pick, and does.
Jesus.
Spike down.
And he's got the
attacker
dash, so
spawn.
he's going to hold for another shot here. And with Zeta being gone, that means no flashes. Gonna pretend that he's disappeared. Okay, goes for a timing shot.
Just straight up dry swing into the place where the op is being set up, obviously.
Provide support. A lot of time left here. They're gonna have to commit into this.
Oh my!
So quick on that, he was expecting it.
Oh god!
Sold out. Tipped out. The door shut. Can't find the shot.
Now they have orbital strike here, so DFM, I don't think they're too worried about flooding the site. They're trying. T1's trying to bait it out.
They have a chance of winning this. They're going to get plant down. Carpe gets a kill. That's going to be ult once he gets the plant down. Carpe still is 1 kill away as well. He uses ult into this one.
The showstopper just to try to stay
At least gets out. Big Jewel.
Behind the box. He does.
Oh my, managed to land that kill. Carpe's a bit of a hero side player, getting a little bit lucky with the spray there, to be honest with you. How on earth did they win that one?
Too far, doesn't stop in time to secure the shots.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought that Detonation had that, but I think with, beautiful gunplay there at the end, it was a clutch moment.
I mean, Carpe just killed everyone. What a hero.
We go into round 6 here on the first half.
That's a pretty
damn, that forced them down to eco.
Right? You drop your operator, you've used your orbital strike.
They did so many mistakes and they got away with it. I mean, this was a mistake. This was a mistake.
Really good opening kill there to make things happen. But now
and they still won the round. That's devastating.
Okay, Ban immediately drops Shenfree.
Double Jeweler speed it up. Nate goes in.
Funny entry there.
Molly. This is a nice hit though. It's a very nice sight hit.
From the Rays.
Got Molly so they don't run out over towards spawn.
This wasn't a full save. I think DFM just going to look for whatever damage they can do.
Yeah, only so many times Soldum can do this before eventually it just gets to be obvious.
Okay, I mean, Ban is farming here as well. Again, okay, we go into they get the plant down as well. So Zeta now getting kind of close to his ult. We have Brimble. Ban got a lot of kills here as well, and a death, so he's really close to his ult as well. So we have, we have Killjoy ult, and then the ult to break the Killjoy ult.
Let's be honest, I think a lot of it also reliant on those timeouts, right? Of how they use it, how wisely they use it, how much they're able to adjust. Got a little bit of T1's comms there. Now the operator is back. They do have a lockdown, but Carpe is probably going to save his orbital strike for as long as possible against that as well. So
right, Op coming out again.
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Oh, boy.
That was huge.
Yeah, Anthem,
but he had the first shots and then he stayed around.
Spotted the first pass through from Ban, and then the crossfire has a deeper angle through that wall there from Saya.
And they're going to bide their time here. They just check behind to make sure there's no counterplay.
Soldum has to win this duel over on main.
Holy hell. Holy hell.
A heroic hold. That's gonna force Munchkin. Yeah,
these rounds are crazy at the moment. That was such a solo hold over towards sight. That was kind of sick, to be honest. Zinfree did everything. How did he deal with that so well? Timing wasn't great, and there was no util to stop him, but went out 2 jewels.
But that was a moment he absolutely needed, both for himself and his team.
And now, I mean, this is just, it's an ugly round here for T1. They don't have any access.
Okay, just making sure they can get everything out of this round, just collecting the orbs. Not going to be going for this, but just trying to make sure they have something into the next round.
They're going to play very conservatively.
In terms of this, much needed rounds. They, honestly, T1 should be going for damage, but instead we're going to save and we're going to give them an extra 3,000.
That one, they'll use whatever just to make sure. The only place you don't have eyes on is
because they have a lot of money and they want to try and keep this money low, but they're giving them the best round possible.
Zenfree with a heroic hold on there. Now, the drop
and they don't feel comfortable getting the orb because they think they're going to get punished for it.
But the fact that
what a perfect round for DFM. How have they been allowed to keep all these guns here as well? Let's check this again. Damn, he did great. Honestly, the timing wasn't too bad on it. He just did fantastic.
And Soldum was going to hold on to that angle for the longest time no matter what, but because his back was safe, he was able to stay much more focused, knew that, this means if there is a flank, if there is a lurk, it has to start coming in now. Great hold from DFM and a timeout right away from T1.
Yeah, T1 pumping the brakes, and I can't say I really blame him. Detonation focused me. It seems like they're getting stronger with each passing round. They're patient. They're calculated.
Sorry to cut you off, but one of these days, I just want to cast to be like, well, I do blame them for this.
You know what? I think they deserve this. No. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great showing here.
I haven't really watched Chinese Valorant for a while. The only stuff I've seen is like at the international
I'm
ends.
sure many people who are watching, unless of course you're a T1 fan, the casters, only Victoria actually picked a win here for Detonation Focus Me.
Playing with that sense, I
We've had
haven't played for a long
upsets
time.
like this, but this, I think, is the most
Honestly, when
surprising of all,
I
if they
start
actually
playing again,
manage
I'll
to take
lower my sense.
Yeah.
It will feel too
you know,
high.
I have my excuse. T1 Zeta told me that they will never disappoint again.
Oh.
I don't. Here's the funny thing.
So that's how it works.
I actually think I might be the curse for. I think I've gotten every single one of their matches.
Okay,
wrong.
money's still not too bad
I've only
though.
gotten one right, but I think I've gotten every single.
Money
one of their
still
matches
isn't too
wrong.
bad.
Both the wins and losses. So
Van
we'll
has
see
his
if it
ult as
continues
well,
today.
so
It's, you know,
T1 call a
it's not
pause. They
over
want to
just
try and do
yet, but
something,
DFM
and it
seems
is
to
literally
be
just
one
the
step
straight
ahead
up
in terms of the
fast.
adjustments.
So what
The
this
early
comp's good at,
seekers
we have a
just
heavy
to buy
killjoy
time.
set up to stop
This is providing
this.
enough time for backup to arrive.
Yeah, they sandbagged
Keep an
pretty
eye on this double
nicely,
flank. It's
and
very
they actually
early.
shut them down when they go for entry.
Oh, they don't know about Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem
boom
here.
bot.
Just nipped there by the Killjoy utility.
Oh, they have
And
no
smoke over
idea.
towards spawn.
They have no idea the boombot went over to the stairs.
Oh my god.
Oh, the crossfires are all there.
The gunplay is just too
man.
good.
Yeah, I mean, they had a very good setup ready for this. T1, though, man, T1 look kind of lost in some of these rounds.
A great round
Once
from
they
DFM.
once they
I
came
love
up against
Seekers
like the
just to
walls
buy
and
time,
the
right? Because
initial
you
hit,
knew
they
that
just
A main, the hall,
they
the
just
entry
stood.
there, you had the
They
dodge
just stood
screen,
here
you had
until
the
all of
you
their
had all sorts
smokes
of things
went.
set up to make sure that there wouldn't be an entry in. But on top of
Nice
that,
round again from DFM. Like I can't fault
use the
them. They're
Seekers to
doing
make sure
everything
you buy
good.
time over on
T1 look
Sands. It
so
gives
lost
Zed
in
free
this
an
map and
opportunity to
split.
come through
It's
spawn,
not
make
even
sure
funny.
that Rogues wasn't taken for free, and then everyone from B main also just pushes out to secure information. And now it's just going to be a fast hit. The Rolling Thunder available for Zeta.
They even missed the brim smoke over towards spawn, and there was a gap in it. Like holy hell.
Okay, they're going to use the lockdown first, which is why they're in no rush to go in with their duelist. They actually
Ult goes in, but as we can see from DFM, they are one step ahead on this one. They fall past and push A main. Ult comes in, ult to break that ult. Do they expect any kind of flank on this? They have the turret that'll give them info. So it's still a pretty good round at the moment from T1.
Yeah, I mean, they had
boy,
to
do
pay
they
for this
need
right
it.
to get in here, and of course the retake is still
Nice
very
flash.
much a possibility.
They managed to get a kill. Killjoy gets mollied off.
Yeah, I think you just used the orbital strike. I don't think you see
Ult over
that.
towards site, but here
You're
comes the
saying,
breach
now
ult.
you know they have to be tower and arcade. Your spawn
Breach
has
ult's
been taken
good.
over, but the Rolling Thunder
Damn.
is in.
Oh!
Oh, imagine he got it.
Cyan ban. Take two.
Takage? He's hit it.
Oh,
man.
what a shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
some
gonna
nice
be it.
shots there at the end.
T1 keeping it
Some
even
real
here,
nice
5 to
shots.
4
Much
now,
better
the
run
big
from T1.
catch-up.
All
In a
they
very
needed was the ult to have a
high
good understanding.
suspense round on both sides here.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
a
much
great-
better.
I mean, here's the
Saya
thing
hits
that
a lot of shots. I
trade
thought
for the lockdowns and the
the
orbital
decision
strike,
making
sure,
on this round
great
was
idea
just
that.
by far the best we've seen from
But
T1 out of them.
they were holding on to
They have a
the
good
Rolling
understanding of
Thunder.
what to do against ults, and then when they have their ults of
And
how
that's
they
why
want
I
to
think
play it.
they're okay with
Like, their own
not
plans
breaking
here are
out,
nice.
right? They're okay with just keeping
It's
the
more
first
like
side.
their mid rounding that is really bad. Like when they get shut down, it looks like they don't know what to do. They're like initial plans when they have ults and everyone. Like that kind of stuff's pretty good. Oh boy.
Oh, I think we're gonna get this
Well,
picked up
speaking
right
of
away here.
ults, Sai gets his ult out.
Ready to bazooka down somebody.
That's a big kill.
Hasn't found a target yet. Meanwhile, Bandit Carpe get two.
Damn, it's so
Full
fast
HP
right
here.
now.
Looking to find something. Oh, what's happening? Mushkin gets that kill. The spike is now planted. And it's
Oh
gonna be a
my
two-stack
goodness, what's
over
going
here,
on?
Just outside the spawn of the attacker's side. I guess they might want to save.
You know what this is going to do? This is most likely
In terms of the
force
money,
out, and I think
that
that's
might
the
force
biggest
them
thing
down.
that T1 gains from this is not only are you getting the round win, but because you're pushing so relentlessly after that chaotic end of the round, the previous round, you didn't really give much time for DFM to really talk through what's happening at all, right? You're really breaking apart their comm system, and these are the intangibles in a game of Valorant of, okay, well, you know, let them do their default setup, but let's just push hard and fast so they can't recover. The only way, I think DFM need a timeout after this, just for some breathing room.
They're going to go for the push here. 3 seconds left.
They're all gonna come out. Oh no, okay.
Nope.
They want to keep that operator, it looks like.
Makes sense. Okay, 5 to 5, 2 rounds left here. As it's neck and neck.
Yeah, there's that timeout.
Yeah, good call there.
Yeah,
William.
I need to talk about just how fast this is, because the pace is definitely sped up a lot.
It's not going to be a surprise.
They're just instant hitting sights.
Both coaches have an opportunity here. But DFM, most likely, the biggest
like
thing they're right now is just let's get a little bit of breathing
kind of like the T1
room,
coach
right?
just doesn't want them to have mid-rounding, just straight up just hit sights. Just go take the sights themselves.
What are the things that the players aren't talking about? It looks like maybe that's what they're going through. The coach just kind of listening through the thought process over from the players on stage.
Mate, I have no idea where this one's going. Like, I really don't. I also have, I think T1 right now are looking like the biggest flip-flop team I've ever seen. Some rounds look really good, and then some rounds just look disastrous. Like some rounds I'm just like, damn, this team have such a good understanding of the game, and then literally the next round I'll be like, damn, this team look like they haven't pracked for about 2 months. It feels so weird to watch.
It would be interesting to see. But for now, Soldom obviously desperate for their first match win.
We've been talking a lot about, detonation here and how important it would be for them to actually win this. T1 though, I mean, in
terms of DFM, I think they're doing fine. They're just getting a little bit overwhelmed with some of the fast hits here.
They're not supposed to lose this. I mean, this is actually, I think.
And this is going to be another fast hit, and they don't have too much to stop this.
They are probably assuming they.
Soldom has his ult.
Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of problems ahead.
Soldom tries
I mean, they're all split up.
The op, and he will be able to take it down.
Damn, what a weird round.
Call that they've gone through ropes. He saw them go up, so they know spawn's taken.
Split over towards B. A lot of people here. The Jet is so fast behind them.
Oh my God!
Damn, nice setup.
Oh, the read from DFM.
Yeah, they fully understood it, but obviously they knew what was happening because they had full vision here. T1 don't know how to cancel around. That's what it is. As soon as their initial, okay, chat, you pause here. Obviously, he's realized he's got full information over towards A main that no one else is pushing A main. They've seen the util, so they know that the other 2 people are there, but they've run off.
That was something else.
Okay, but then they don't ever cancel. You know you're running into a stack. Or at least not even a stack, you know that they're fast behind you and they 100% know, so they can get into good positions. Like, they never call cancel, ever. It's like we're watching, like, ranked to an... Okay, wait, we actually see a cancel here. This might be the first cancel we've seen because they see the Viper ult. It's the first bit of mid-rounding.
They understand that they want to hold on to at least a main. The likelihood is because the greater force is on the north side.
This is the first time we've seen some util when they've actually cancelled and gone over towards the site. Dude, this is so weird for me to watch, I'm telling you.
Here's him now on Dish. The flash is through. Oh, it's not good. Oh, he still gets 1 kill.
He still trades it out.
No, man. Like, they don't deserve to win these rounds, I'm telling you. I strongly don't believe they deserve to win some of these rounds.
Has a little bit more to work with in terms of these 1v.
Okay, sure.
1v1s, 1v2s, 1v3s.
Yeah, a little bit more opportunities to obfuscate and to relocate, fake out movements. But
DFM.
Crazy moments before.
Oh, I think DFM's unlucky to only get 6 here. I really do. I think it's the same thing. I think this should be higher. I think this should be like 8 or something.
Any idea who's gonna take it?
Yeah, I'll be honest, since I was coming into this weekend, excited to get back into VCT Pacific, and I was looking at the matchups, and I said, you know what, this first match, I mean, I'm just keeping my eyes on to see if, T1, do they truly look more consistent, right? That's my only goal. I mean, nothing against DFM, it just seems like they'll need more time, but DFM is bringing.
At least we saw them cancelling though. This is the first time that they had an initial plan and then they actually stopped it. That's a good sign.
Halftime now, and the back and forth has been really exciting. It does seem like the coordination has improved even more here for detonation focus.
I mean, it's fully on 6-6. I'm gonna try and mental reset because I'm a little bit out after some of the stuff I've seen, so I'm gonna try and mental reset.
Very good duels. Now T1's actually not playing poorly either. And, I do wonder if we have one.
It's been a wild half. It has been a wild half. I still think DFM look great. I'm liking how they're approaching it.
What is ultimately going to be the deciding score, and what might be like a 13-11 or a victory in overtime, because The longer we have these teams together, the closer they seem to be. And again, that's a shock coming from Detonation. Detonation has not won at best of
Don't
three
expect
yet.
much
If
more
you're
from
tuning in
T1. I've
and
just
you're
never
enjoying
seen
this
a
match,
team
you gotta
that
realize how shocked everybody is.
that look this
T1
different
is,
round from
I
round.
guess we'd say
I don't know what I'm gonna get
before this
each round.
tournament started, probably an upper mid-tier team, still overshadowed by the Korean teams like Gen G, like DRX.
Their mid rounding
But
is really
Detonation,
bad.
in a lot of
Like
ways,
really bad. They need to be
maybe
able to
be right at
cancel.
the
They
bottom
never
of the barrel,
cancel
but not
anything.
this week, not right
They get like
now,
hard
not in the
blocked,
second half.
and then that's
They
it.
only have
If they
two
get,
map
if they,
wins so
well,
far,
at least
and
on
that
this
second
map
one
that we can
was
see,
earlier
if they get
today,
hard shut
right?
down
I mean, that
and they
just
don't
goes
get
to
the
show
side that they want to go on,
DFM has been struggling,
it's
but
done.
I think the other beautiful part is I know, you know, global fans all across the world for VCT. You're watching Pacific, you're watching America.
Maybe they have a. Honestly,
a lot of people are having
they should
these
be very happy with
reactionary
6.
takes about, you know, their favorite teams or whatnot performing or not performing well, and that's fine as a fan. But we're starting to see the fruits come through of how leagues like this, the partner leagues, the round robin system, gives time for teams to grow. Right? EMEA, some of the teams that have been considered the worst have been growing.
Okay.
DFM now doing the same. RQ was doing the same earlier in Pacific. And even in Americas, right, certain teams really starting to make these adjustments, maybe even some roster moves as well in terms of who's sitting as their
Who gets
sixth
this
man.
pistol?
These changes have been really coming to fruition. See who's able to carry it through to playoffs. Now, just a 5-man stack here. Sold on with the shorty as well.
Oof.
Okay,
That's
whoa,
a
I didn't
nice
even
start.
see that. All right, Anthem gets the kill on Van.
Yeah, so that clears the site, which gives the perfect opportunity for the shorty.
Their pistols are
man,
nice,
all
though.
this just to
Their
allow
pistols are
Sold
really
to
nice.
take control of tower with
They're
the
just an
shorty
absolute
up
unit.
And he can lurk up there. And
Every
it
single
doesn't
time they
seem
just
like
have
they're
like
committed just yet. I really wanna
numbers,
see if they can
numbers to
maybe
overwhelm
bait
this
out
first guy
some
here.
movement.
This was
He
a
likes
nice
to be
hit.
pretty patient,
He's just incredible.
knowing,
With
you know,
the
it's not gonna be
shorty, he
easy
always
from
gets
here on
one
out,
with the
but they don't wanna
shorty.
overextend and just come
And then
into
they hold for the
crossfire.
Yeah, they're gonna wait
reaction.
for the
Damn, I
toxic
like
screen to
this.
refill as well. It seems like there's no reason to shy away from this without information. You have the numbers advantage, but they were slowed down, so they'll just buy time until the toxins come out. And at this point, seems like they might even wait to see if anyone's come through. Now, 2 members have already made it across the toxic screen. Soldom actually needs to hold on to this tower. He spots him. Soldom needs help.
Shots.
All right, they know where the last one
Reload,
is.
and he doesn't quite
He
get
did
the kill,
great
but
to
he
get the
does
one
get
on
some
site
damage
though.
off. Side of the last one left.
This is still one. It's an instant reposition from him.
Okay, but Suggest with a great
Yeah,
position
Suggest
as
has
well,
instantly
especially
booked
as
it over
Anthem
towards
is
A.
now already rotated.
Oh man, this is
Yeah,
gonna be
you
a
can't
great
win from
move.
here now.
Mind games over mind games. Suggest.
Yeah, it's gonna be an A-side plant.
They have no idea they're right above and below each other. Oh, well, now they know.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello.
All right, that's gonna be a comfortable plant now
10
here.
seconds left.
Wow, I mean, Detonation's playing so well.
Yeah. Oh, and look at the positioning from Anthem as
Anthem's
well.
gonna
And
meet
now
him early.
Suggest.
Oh,
He's gonna come up here for an interception.
does he even
on a
consider
dish.
it?
Anthem hears him. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, nice shot though. Hey, I
Beautiful
love their
ending.
pistols. They got
First
great
round win
ideas in
the second
pistols.
half.
Double pistol for
DFM
them.
looking
2-0.
clean, looking calculated, looking composed.
See if they can string it together now. It's been a lot of back and forth in the first half.
Yeah, I think losing Ansem really hurt, but they played it pretty well after, you know, basically having control over that site. They seesawed back to the other side.
And again, these are the things is that, you know, having this way out available, these are things that have been missing from DFM.
Okay.
T1 did what they could, 3v5 now.
Bonus is nice. They
Big
got
question is,
4.
oh, wow, 5
full guns
Bulldogs.
out.
They
Only
want
one
to take
person,
advantage of
light
everything as
armor.
much as possible. They want to continue the economic advantage. They're going for the full armor as well. So
Just a
no one
straight up
trying any sort
4-1.
of
Just early
crazy
info
business
and
with
then
Phantoms or
ready to take
Vandals.
the
They're
rope
just
as
playing
soon as we get
safely,
info.
but
So the turret's
making
about
sure
to
they can
shoot.
keep up economic
And then
drop.
that's the cue to go all the way over towards here. Tell you what,
Trace
Munchkin
out
did
one,
great to
barely
get
worth.
1 though.
We do still have the Marshall player over here at A.
Okay, because it was one person pushing out, they expect B to be empty or weak, and they would be correct.
Yeah,
in
nice
that.
reaction from all of this.
However, the positioning, they can't secure tower just yet. And because
Damage
they have
goes
the better
in,
weaponry, they're not going
Pond's
to take the risk
down,
of doing
Molly's going in as well.
so. Tage Asian's
Looking
playing.
pretty nice. The only thing that's going to win this is this
Coming out
smoke.
here. And does give himself away there, tries to dash out, but still an easy
They have
shot.
to kill
there
this
for
guy in
Nakate,
sight,
who manages
and then
get
they
a
need to
second,
smoke it off. And
and
this
maybe
guy in
even a
sight is
third.
doing
Not getting
everything.
enough help because of the smoke. Arfe is just going to do whatever he can to get some more damage in, I think. He's going to hunt for the kills, yeah. He knows the defuse isn't doable.
Okay, nicely handled from them. 2 guns down.
Expected victory, but beautifully executed.
Still, it's good into the bonus. 3 rifles, not too bad.
Now now we go deeper into the second half with the bonus round. There is a possibility with how well Dead Nation Focus Me is playing this, they might be even able to streak third win, which would be insane.
Yeah, and I do think T1, I would not blame them if they went for an early timeout here, because there was, again, a little bit of a mismatch on that timing on the potential retake. I know it was a weaker round, but okay, it looks like they're just going to let it slide. Going for Sheriffs just to even out the firepower on the side of DFM. They still have 3 Bulldogs to work with. Oh, they're gonna get the ult orb here, and Anthem will have Seekers.
Okay, for the bonus, 5-person stack.
Oh, I mean, they've heard you're here.
Teams focus on attack and defense. I mean, literally both.
Well, go for the orb. You already sent
both equally.
Light. Perhaps skeptical of any close locations here.
Oh, sold up tries again.
He's still alive though. He did okay. I'm surprised he survived for this long.
Land up in the nest.
Yeah.
He fell down below it.
This is kind of cool idea. They had the smoke for him to land into heaven. It's not too bad. The problem was that he had the spike, so
like, okay, he's not the one with the
that's
weapon.
a bit of a
You're
nightmare.
expecting him to jump in, draw crossfire, and then everyone.
Okay, yeah. This round's falling apart. Let's see how much damage they can do, because they can't win this one. Yeah, maybe not with the spike.
They're making it really hard to.
They really, I mean, they had some kind of, but he didn't really miss the dash. It's just that he got seen and there was someone up, so he had to like change his pathing to stay alive, and then everything else got blocked, so they couldn't follow it up.
Okay, so DFM, they're still making use of whatever they can with the bonus.
Yeah, they at least get a lot of orbs going into the next round. Again, this is just a bonus, so they're expected to lose it. Let's see how much damage they can do.
And then they'll have Viper's Pit, but they won't have time. Well, if they start to win their duels.
Hold up. It's just,
I mean, they did great.
Okay, but
fair play. That was a really bad situation. They did great.
It kind of went okay.
Yeah, it kind of went okay, right? They take out 3 weapons. They get the
damage
and the Viper's
has
Pit.
been done in the bonus rounds, and now the bonus then becomes a swing round because they did so much damage. So 3 people can't buy. Munchkin has to get out the judge as well. 8-7, and they have 2 ults into this. This is really close. Maybe Carpe's going to go aggro and get one. We're not sure. Smoke's done to begin. No. Waiting for some sound. Okay.
T1. Not everyone has full armor. Munchkin back with a judge as well. Okay, they hear the raise and they see that the poison.
Okay, well they get the stun and the nade out of them. That's pretty good.
Set up as well. Actually, that's coming out from Taki J. It looks like. Oh, I like this from Taki J. He's constantly using that poison cloud just to draw attention.
It might be. I need to check it out. It's a nice angle. Gets one, gets down. He's he's just good for another dry swing. Holy hell! I can't believe it. Oh yeah, that's a nice one-way over towards door. Blocks off that angle.
They've got a pretty good defending position
over
here
nice.
As well. Saya is ready to receive both these players. It's going to be Taka J up here in the front. Jiggle peeking for now, and then pulls away.
Yeah, good info. Falls back on this one.
He's pulled back around the corner.
Here's the thing that, again,
was a little bit risky. Nothing over towards heaven. Smokes come in. Damn, he's everywhere.
They keep walking into these 1v1s.
Yeah, finally gets taken down for another dry swing.
There's no time here.
Yeah, this just does not look like it's going to happen.
Trying to reach the smoke.
Yeah. Right here. Oh no, don't. At this point, with 15 seconds, please don't rush into the site. They're going to go for it. They want to go for the win. They're not checking their angles.
Okay, well, not what I recommend, but nicely done from Ban. His first kill was great, and then just 2 straight up aim drills that he won. And yeah, a bit of a nightmare for DFM because their money's not good. Like, it's actually one of the worst things that could happen for them. But it's okay. They just got 2-4 loss bonus. They have been buying light armor, so maybe we see something, we can afford something a little bit better into this light buy.
That he can still peek out of. So something that they'll have to keep in mind, but more importantly, it's like, you know, Anthem peeking out there on his own. I know they wanted to go in quietly, so they weren't using utility, but Anthem, being the first one to peak.
Yeah, a few people
A little
did.
bit unfortunate.
Tsuma.
And then on top of that, right, Suggest not quite being, they still had 40 seconds left on the clock. I think on the side of A main, they could have waited until Suggest made the call that he had already fully taken control of Dish, available for the crossfire. Things like this, again, we're seeing those kind of micro breakdowns from DFM happening. And we saw that it's doable. We saw that they have points in time where they've
Why are they dry peeking? Straight up
over
confidence.
well,
I don't know.
so
T1 do a lot of dry peeking, probably the most out of every team that I watched, to be honest with you.
Three, and this game is no exception. Now we move on after the timeout. Where exactly are they going to try to take the spike this time around? Detonation focus me. A lot of tension up here in the north, although Suggest is going to be lurking down here in the bottom with the turret over here to spot from an exit from B. Yeah, DFM desperately needs a round where they're able to at least break open B site during these rounds.
So money's low.
That they can start to force potential changes.
They have a hero ult. We still have the judge in heaven.
Up on B site. That's been the way that T1 has played Fracture. And they just want a chance to fight against it. Now he's waiting with a judge. Yeah, the question is anybody going to go up there? We've seen this from Soldom a couple times where he likes to infiltrate. But for now, he waits outside on the low ground. Okay, they're going to throw the bird up in there and ping it to confirm that there is Munchkin lurking inside. So this is going to be a pinch onto A.
Okay.
Soldom's goal is going to be to clear up the flank.
They get a luck.
He has to wait until
Get a luck on the go. They want to enable this.
They need to actually be able to get into A site. If they just walk into Ban and Ban cleans up all members over on Dish like he's primed to do.
Are they just wanting to create pressure? Yeah, they are. And the rotate's pretty good.
No, I like it.
Okay, it
now,
was pretty good.
They heard him. They heard him from the middle of the map. You saw the ping. Because they were running across because of time, and they didn't run on the far north side of the map there at the edge.
Yeah, big ping comes in.
Saya hears them.
Stun is nice. Munchkin is in a position to get loads here.
Okay, they do manage to spill in over here to B. It's still Munchkin waiting with the
Done.
judge, but the wrong angle, and he's picked off.
A great setup for Soldom.
Okay. Bit of land sounds there. They now get a judge. They get over to side. They get the plant down. They got some ults. They get Viper ult down. They have Brim ult now with the plant. Oh god.
Of different utility to try to navigate. They all tuck up into the tube up here.
Oh, Suggest meanwhile is going for a heavy rotate through sewers. Now even the orbital strike being used by Zemfree, they are desperate.
Yeah,
just have a judge in the Viper pit. You can't win.
Their weaponry is not great to spam against T1.
Oh, damn. That's kind of impressive the
T1,
DFM won that.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I don't mind the
T1
save here, because if you drop it all, it's going to be free upgrades from the side of DFM. Oh, well, there's one.
All right, not bad. A decent trade out. Any guns you can get them to drop here is going to be worthwhile.
Thrifty.
Nicely
done. Nicely done. Big round for them, especially with Econ. The good thing for T1 is they didn't pick up guns, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that was off of the timeout coming from
they
DFM.
Brim ulted like on the edge of the Viper ult. It was absolutely fine. It kind of secured the round, really. They didn't want him to get much space. So they had Viper ult, they covered like all of this, and then they Brim ulted like on top of it. Overlapped a little bit, not much. It was honestly, it was pretty good.
The lockdowns are pretty much lined up for each other. Of course, Carpe only one away from his orbital strike as well, though, so potential ult trades coming in the next couple rounds. Oh, and now a heavy weight.
All right.
DFM just waiting for the aggression. Man, this has been the way he's been playing and making things happen. Kagashi spots him.
Right, we've got Ban so close here. Now, never count Ban out.
Dog to push him off.
Fires a little bit, doesn't connect.
Nice patience on the dog. They at least clear it and they hold it. And they're doing good at kind of pushing them off and creating the question marks. So question mark created here.
Good point. And that support does come in there, but they quietly
Kihi 777 with the prime. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in. God, welcome, man. Thank you for the support, 7 months.
And that forces T1 to have to pay more attention to
Never thought I'd be saying that, but I appreciate it.
That A main has been given up, and the Seekers, it's gonna check Munchkin right behind the
nice
box.
ult.
He is getting Oh, Saya with a great cover though.
Insane moment here.
He doesn't do too much. The molly's great though, cuts them off. We got anything else?
Doesn't see anybody.
Reposition. Soldem's great.
Out.
Oh my goodness.
beautiful spray
Oh
there
my
from
goodness. He
Phoenix,
gets
taking 2
both
out.
here. They push through aggro. They try and take. They try and take electric and canteen, and Sire's still alive and gets it out. Oh my god. It
Zinfree
fell
comes
apart.
down.
Oh, they know where he is.
It
He
fell
tried to
apart so
plant, see if he
fast.
gets
That is
this
a
off.
hero.
Yeah, plant alone is good.
Just let it happen, but
1v3.
Zinfree, what can you do? Now that smoke, he's purposely making it seem like he could be hiding in there, trying to create these 1v1 angles. Oh, he's good for 1.
Can he get 2?
33
He
HP
escapes
though.
up into 2.
He's got the
Dirty
range.
range.
He's gonna try to.
Kinda impossible now.
Yep.
Oh, I like this though. Did the molly he miss?
But it misses
Yeah, molly
as
missed.
well.
Wait, they
Yeah,
didn't
but he
stick
just
it
now
though.
restarts again.
Now, if he can take out their weapons though, still
Oh
not
my
the
god.
end of the world.
Time is so close there. It's
man.
unlucky.
Beautiful round from T1, but that was a nail
Damn, if
biter.
that molly hit, he had a
I have
good
a feeling
chance.
we're going to be in overtime, William.
It's very likely. Again, I mean, still, neither team has strung together more than 2 rounds, right? No one has gotten the enemy to go into that triple loss streak, which is also making the economy situation quite dire if it goes down to close numbers like this.
I mean, this and this.
Data. Oh,
Oh
what a
man.
good hold.
Is
And
that another mouse
DFM,
jump bug?
them spreading out to take control of spawn,
Again?
that is fine, right? Because they couldn't clear out site just yet, so they wanted to make sure that they had a way out. But
Why does it
the
keep?
time
Why does this keep
missing to
happening?
get
It's
that
3.
kill through the smoke and then having time
It's
to
3 in the
recover
past 2
against
days.
Anthem was
Oh, stun
very
out,
questionable.
double jump to see anyone. That smoke might have just saved
They don't
them.
find anything just yet.
That smoke
DFM
might have saved
slowly
them.
snaking up into the B position.
It's a nice
They're
idea.
going to get that Viper wall set up here. They're going to try to come in for a dash.
Oh!
Man gets a deny, but is shut down by Zinfree.
It's a good amount of damage to
HP,
put the smoke
maybe
down
unwise
here
to
as
move
well.
any
So
further.
heal at least
And
goes
there's
out.
A little bit of a heal up here as they're going to rotate as a squad back down quietly through the spawn.
Yeah, what I would love from DFM is, do what you did the previous round, on your bonus round, right? At least get some of these ult orbs. And then ideally, if you get a good read, maybe you can draw out one of these ultimates.
Okay,
I don't think
going
it's
over
gonna
towards the
happen,
killjoy.
especially-
Honestly, if they can
Man,
somehow
it's going to take a lot of effort to
get
clear
this
out the
kill
utility here
and
from
only
Munchkin on A, which, by the
lose
way, great
1
change-up, right?
or
Plant
less,
the Blade Storm and
they have
then
a good chance.
because you have Rolling Thunder and Orbital
It's a nice
Strike,
setup, though.
empty B site, and now Munchkin can have a new setup on A with the Killjoy utility. They're just going to try to swarm the site.
Do they spam this at any
Munchkin's
point?
hiding. They gotta
Don't have
expect
the
that
best
it can't be
guns for
empty,
it.
though.
Molly's gonna
Yeah,
go
they're
off.
going to start to get in now. Munchkin's still back here. Gets 1.
Breach.
Oh, well, there's a
And
Rolling
Breach
Thunder.
ult as well.
Oh, Munchkin!
Oh
gets
god,
4.
okay.
What? T1 pulls ahead.
Well, the Death
It's
Squad
nice-
see him
it's a nice
Munchkin,
setup.
there he is.
It was a nice
chomping
setup from
against
him. It was
DFM.
really good. The breach ult was
He's
nice
been
as well on
having
top of
these
this.
clutch
Great round from
rounds
him.
time and time again. All throughout Pacific.
That was an insane moment. They just weren't ready. It seemed like they weren't able to communicate exactly where he was. Things happen so quickly.
Yeah, util was great on top of that.
The angle it was at, just perfect, where Munchkin can also just step right out of it and just pick off all of the
Okay,
free kills
was
here.
just a low by though.
Sidestep it with
So,
ease.
but
T1's
DFM's
down
money's
the lead.
pretty.
Detonations start to catch up. We don't have that
It's
much
not
left
great.
here.
Oh god, they're gonna walk into this.
Uh,
Oh god, they both are.
We're getting closer and closer to the end.
What's the timing like on this
Oh,
one?
Munchkin's holding close on purpose. He's trying to clear this out. Oh, man!
Whoa!
With a collateral!
Can they trade it out?
Munchkin is
Oh,
doing so
Jesus.
well. Unable to get the
Didn't
plant there
only
with
thought
the
there was gonna be 3
lockdown.
here.
2v3 now.
Okay,
Numbers on
we're
T1's
back. We're
side.
back in a 2-on-3.
Spike
This
in
is
a
still
situation
kind of
where it
winnable
can
because
be
they get
played
over
at
towards the
B, so
site. They can get a
T1 needs to
plant
come
down.
in here for that retake.
If Suggest gets
Now,
this
Carpe
kill, that is
has
a killjoy
The
ult.
orbital strike.
Ah,
He's not gonna
sleeping.
need it.
He looked at his mini
There's
map or
just one
something.
member left.
Toxins going up.
Okay, push comes in.
I mean,
Taka
this
J
is,
here
yeah.
just gonna hold the little haul up here, up an elbow. Oh,
Okay,
gets
nice
one,
feed.
Nice
runs
shot.
away. He's got 2 more he's got to deal with. Oh, but he might just be out of position here.
Nice shot.
Can he get the peek?
Oh man, it was so
He
close.
tries
That's
to
so
just
unlucky.
jiggle it to
It was a
force
nice try.
him to
Good
pop
decision
off
from
of it.
Sire
Yeah.
to insta
No,
stick.
you see the mind game there. He's like,
Yeah.
"No, I'm
The
gonna let
flash
go
was
and try to
great
get the
as
kill
well.
and
I'm not
close
sure
it
if he
out that
even
way."
heard the original touch of the
but he
spike. I'm not
stuck it.
sure.
Hearts of Steel from Saya. I mean,
Man.
knowing the timing on that.
9-11, T1 so close. Detonation's been playing, I'd say, the best series we've seen them play here at TCT Pacific, but the truth is T1 may manage to eke ahead, and if they do, that means it'll be yet another in a streak of losses in the best of threes here for Detonation Focus Me.
Yeah, gonna use their second timeout. Absolutely, this is the time to use it. You don't want to give up match point for free. Again, the first time either of these teams has strung together 3 rounds in a row.
This game is so close at the moment.
Just getting their 3rd round win in a row. DFM, they gotta stop it. They gotta try to catch back up. You can see it. They're, they were being happy, but now that they were so close to the actual win, the nerves really coming through. You can see it on their faces. And this is part of it. This is one of those other intangibles where it's like your morale, right? Your mental momentum.
Yeah.
Which teams can really bounce back from this? We saw it at Lock-in when Fnatic made that incredible comeback, right? Of just no matter how far behind we are, you gotta have faith that it can happen. See if DFM can do it today.
I'm getting a little bit worried here. DFM
Want them to win one series.
Forth, but we just don't have that much
I mean,
map left.
they still have a chance in this. T1
it's over.
aren't too convincing with some of these rounds. It's been pretty good once they've had money, but again, they're just, I don't know what I'm going to get into some of these rounds sometimes, so there's still a chance.
Okay. Van ready to receive.
Oh yeah, ALS, I straight up forgot everything. I forgot fully. I didn't say the score once.
Gets scratched up as well. He is trapped now. The Killjoy utility is here. Munchkin is here for the crossfire cover as well. DFM not getting too eager on this. They're doing another plant with Soldom, though.
We have a trade out over here. Again, though, it does appear that B is the target. We do have Soldom wrapping all the way under. Munchkin's going to see that and escape back.
Okay, so they know that they're both focused onto our case.
This
is all for Soldom. It's a plan.
Soldom.
Can he get the kill?
For one.
He sees the gun.
Oh.
Done.
I really thought Munchkin was going to swing that. That's a huge kill over towards the other side, though. Do they now go back?
Now makes him aware that it's still potentially an A hit.
Oh boy, it's a big 3-on-3. All comes in. He has to be in the corner. Oh, reactive ult.
Strike as well, just to buy time, and
that reactive ult from Carpe was insane.
Soldom has
split them up and forced them to go over to here. This Molly's good as well.
Molly's from both sides. Zenfree hasn't dropped yet.
Zeta waiting. It's around the corner.
Soldom doesn't have a dash. He's just trying to pull through, and they can't get it.
Carpe.
T1.
He's had a lot of big rounds for them, but this one was probably the biggest.
Focus Me. They need to get 3 in a row.
He's had a lot of impact out of these kills, but I think that was the most I've seen. Yeah, so all went down here, and he comboed his ult on top of it, and then he was literally just hiding in this area, just waiting to split them up. Just pushed him out into the open. Then he got the most important kill as well at the end. Damn, okay, three chances for T1 to close this. Devastating for DFM. It definitely feels like they might have...
And unfortunately, Zeta winning that initial
they should have
duel
had this maybe.
well, now
okay.
It's just a Hail Mary rush with whatever buys he can. Okay, they get 1 kill, they get 2.
All right,
and they got a lot of ults as well, so they can definitely secure this one. But they also might be thinking ahead and not wanting to use ults too much.
Very patient DFM. Doesn't commit just yet. Lets that utility burn through. Lets more opportunities arise later on in the round. Killjoy here. Saya comes back just to peek into A. No action there yet, although it does seem like A is quietly becoming more and more the place to be as we see DFM start to tiptoe over there.
Yeah, just a numbers game from DFM, right? We took out 2 members. Either way, you're most likely going to be grouped up. We'll always still have the numbers advantage. They're even keeping Suggest over on B side just to fish for extra kills. Munchkin has been clutching these moments before.
Does the dog see him? No. Maybe.
Will they check for him?
They don't check. That they see him, but it doesn't matter.
Munchkin for the dog saw him. Okay, nice clean round from them. And they managed to do it.
Oh, Suggest expects it. Suggest expects it.
Without using the Killjoy ult.
Saya just letting out a little bit of frustration about not being able to close it out just yet.
Yeah. So now it's just going to be an ending to this round. Can Detonation Focus Me Do it 2 more times.
You can leave NA, but the NA never leaves you.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Buy, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Van might be able to eke out if he goes for the half armor here. But either way, here's the thing: DFM, they cannot take any risks in losing more weapons.
Right.
Soldom picking up the Phantom.
And again, T1, they just need that 1 win. They're going to be done, but Nation Focus Me, they need to start to bring this to overtime.
Okay, 3 chances, down to 2, and that was a very good one. We still have this ult. We have the Killjoy ult to allow them over towards the site, and then we have the Viper ult to literally win them the rounds on the site. So
I'm casting here, but you guys can't see it, but he's doing all his hand motions to go through
the
all
money's
the
kind of low for
University where you
T1.
use your ID
So
and
this
I'm
is an
using my
important
real name.
round.
I mean, every possible conceivable
I
universe.
think I'm not gonna say it, but
this has been a great series so far.
the chances there.
You gotta get the fist bumps.
The chance is definitely there at the moment.
All right.
This is
2
gonna
more
be
rounds for overtime. DFM, Viper's Pit, and Lockdown.
it'll be a 2-4. 2-4 on top of that.
Munchkin still holding on to his for the most
2-4 on top of all of this.
Well.
What the hell am I doing?
The default's been the same through and through for DFM.
2-4 on top of all of this money. So it's not great. Like the force buy would not be good, really. Not the best.
They're waiting to go in, but this alarm bot's gonna buy enough time. Well, they're just gonna go through.
Yeah, they're just gonna commit. Munchkin's ready. We've seen him do this before.
Yeah, now they know that no one's gone upstairs. Sold out. He can't get the kill.
No.
Just 2 left here. Detonation Focus Me needs a miracle.
Oh, and the lockdown as well. No way to clear it.
Wait, okay.
Jess gets 2 though. He starts it.
Stun,
The
stun, and then
is
satchel
down.
down.
There's no way for Anthem to
Anthem has to
recover
win.
it.
Oh, they had the
That's
ults.
gonna be it. There's no turning back now. Anthem with less than half HP needs to just try to get the spike, try to get all 3 kills. Try
They had the
anything.
ult to get over
Only
towards the
30
site and
seconds
make it
left
easy.
to do just that.
30
Oh
seconds
man,
left.
DFM, they switched it up a bit with Soldom going under and then going for that updraft, but
It was
T1
a nice attempt.
just 1 step ahead.
Definitely
Time.
T1 got definitely T1 looked a little bit dodgy on some of this.
2-1. T1 does in fact
Their
win
split
in a
especially does
hard-fought
not look
battle,
good.
Defeating Detonation Focus Me.
I think they got away with one
Detonation
hit, I'll be
Focus Me.
honest. I think T1
And
got away with
another
one.
week here does not
Unlucky for DFM, I
manage
think they
to
played well.
win, and is once
Obviously,
again pulled down to
Lotus
the bottom.
could